This is my last story I have for you guys. Hope you enjoy my scary life experiences. When I was 5, I lived in BC before my parents divorced and my mom moved back to Edmonton to be closer to family and friends. What happened was we didn't have a place to stay, so my aunt and uncle decided to take us in until we had bought a home of our own, which is the creepy house from first story. Me and my bro were forced to sleep in the basement in a very large open room where our cousins, uncle and aunt stored the toys they had. My cousins are both girls and I'm a 5-year-old very petite boy at the time, almost skin and bones, and my younger brother is a plump chubby little 3-year-old. He and I did not like the basement due to the windows on the outside of the house that showed about a 1 foot by 2 feet space that looked outside towards the tree line. Most of the time my brother and I would look outside during winter and see deer, coyotes and the rare moose or two. One day during the night my brother said he saw something outside the window that was white and foggy looking. This scared my brother and I badly, and he and I stayed in the room with our mom that night. Over the next 6 months we lived there and more creepy things occurred. One example would be one of those old-fashioned spring-loaded rocking horses that my cousins loved to play on, and it was a toy me and my brother would avoid like the plague. This thing with no one on it would rock by itself during the day and during the night and scared our cousins and us half to death, to the point our parent decided to throw it into the garbage. Or when we had one of those super old McDonald's Finding Nemo toys which you had to squeeze hard to even make it talk. Creepy thing is we put it in the basement washroom in the bathtub for me and my bro to play with when we went to have a bath. The fucked up thing is it would go off during the night repeatedly, and it scared my mom as well since she had no explanation for why it would only go off at night instead of all day. If it went off all day long that could have been explained as a software issue or something, but nope, it only went off at around midnight and until around 5 or 6 a.m. Now this is just a tiny part of the story of that house. Here is the creme de la creme of this shitstorm. When I had turned 6 on my B-day, and I actually remember this vividly, I plainly remember seeing someone standing in the corner of the room that no one other than the little ones in my family could see. That includes my cousins, my brother and all my friends who came to my B-day at the Acreage. One moment he wasn't there, then another he was. Finally all the kids at the party started crying and pointed to the corner where we could see the man. The adults wandered to the corner where we saw him, and my mom lost her shit because she hit a cold spot that she said chilled her to the bone. Multiple parents experienced this as well, and soon after that happened almost everyone but close family left. Here is my story. I hoped you enjoyed, and if you would like to use this, go ahead, just send me the link so I can watch and share my experiences with other people.